sir?
I'll have the ribeye medium rare.
That sounds amazing. Excellent choices.
Perfect.
The restaurant fell silent the moment the billionaire switched languages. He leaned back in his leather chair, smirked, and spoke softly, confident that no one, especially the black waitress standing nervously beside him, would understand a word. Let's see how she reacts when she realizes she's being mocked. What he didn't know was that his next sentence would destroy his reputation and expose a truth he'd spent his entire life running from. And when the waitress finally replied, in the same language, without hesitation, the billionaire's smile vanished. The restaurant was one of those places where money spoke before people did. Crystal glasses, white tablecloths, and a silence so polished it made ordinary people feel out of place. Amara stood straight, shoulders tight, not because she was nervous, but because years of experience had taught her that posture was armor. She had learned early that in places like this, her skin spoke louder than her voice. The man at table 7 barely looked at her. His watch alone was worth more than her yearly salary. When she greeted him, he waved his hand impatiently. Water. No ice, he said. His tone wasn't loud. It didn't need to be. Power rarely raised its voice. As she returned with his drink, she heard him speak again, this time in a foreign language. His lips curved upward as he spoke, glancing at his companion, clearly amused. She probably doesn't understand a word, he said casually, still smiling. People like her never do. Amara froze. She understood every single word. Her heart pounded, but her face remained calm. Years ago, her grandmother had warned her, never let ignorance see your pain. Let it choke on its own arrogance. The billionaire continued, ordering food in the same language, deliberately mispronouncing words, laughing under his breath. She's just here to serve. Not to think. The table next to him shifted uncomfortably. A woman looked away. A man frowned but stayed silent. Amara took a breath. Then she spoke. In the same language. Fluently. Perfectly. Of course, sir, she said gently. And for your information, the dish you just ordered doesn't exist anymore. It was removed after the chef who created it passed away. The billionaire stiffened. She continued, still calm. You might want the updated version. It's lighter. Less bitter. Silence slammed into the room. He slowly looked up at her for the first time. Not as a waitress. As a person. His face drained of color. He cleared his throat, forcing a laugh. Where did you learn that language? He asked, his voice tighter now. Amara didn't smile. My mother taught me, she replied. Before she died cleaning offices at night. The billionaire's jaw clenched. She placed the menu down carefully, as if each movement mattered. She worked for men who spoke that language, Amara continued softly. They said the same things about her. Thought she couldn't understand. The billionaire looked away. Something in his chest stirred, an old, uncomfortable memory he'd buried under success. Amara hesitated, then spoke again. My mother believed education was dignity, she said. So when she couldn't afford school, she taught me herself. Languages. History. Economics. Everything she never got the chance to use. The billionaire swallowed hard. Because his mother had said the same thing. He remembered her thick accent. Her cleaning uniform. The way executives spoke over her like she was invisible. He had promised himself he'd never be weak like that. Somehow, he had become worse. I didn't mean, he began. Amara raised a hand, not rude, just firm. You didn't mean to be cruel, she said. You just never meant to see me. That hurt more than anger ever could. The restaurant manager rushed over, apologizing nervously, offering Amara a break, a seat, anything. But the billionaire stood. I'm the one who should apologize, he said loudly. Every table turned. I thought speaking another language made me smarter, he continued. But intelligence without humility is just another form of ignorance. He turned to Amara. You deserved respect long before this moment. She nodded once. Not triumph. Not revenge. Just dignity. Later that night, Amara would receive a call, not an offer, not charity. but a scholarship recommendation from the very men who once mocked her. She wouldn't accept it immediately, because she had already learned the most valuable lesson of all. No one gets to define your worth by what they think you don't understand.